Hey everyone, welcome to Winnie's Studio and thanks for tuning in. And today I'll show you how to create a simple looking poster design using Adobe Photoshop. I'll cover everything from start to finish. There is a lot to cover, so let's get started. Alright, so here we're in Photoshop and first thing first, let's create an artboard. And for that, press Ctrl and N. And I'm going for 4x5, resolution to 300, color mode to RGB, bitrate to 8, and let's keep the rest as default and let's click on create. And right after that, let's create a solid and let's give it a kind of darker color. And then after that, let's create a rectangle. And let's make it rounded, and to make it the corner rounded, you just go over here and drag it. And let's change the color fill to kind of darker color, and let's make it a little bigger. Ctrl T, and let's keep it in the center. And after that, let's drag and drop this PNG right over here. And let's do the color adjustment for this layer. So select this one, go to filter, and let's go to camera raw filter. And first thing, let's make it black and white. So for that, let's drop down the saturation and let's increase the exposure a little bit, and let's drop down the highlights and let's increase the shadows, and let's drop down the whites too, and let's keep it like that, and let's click on OK. And Ctrl G, let's add some rotation and let's make it a little bigger like that. And after that, let's drag and drop another image, this one right over here. Let's keep it under this layer. Ctrl T, let's make it bigger, just like that. Maybe let's make it some more bigger. Yep, like that. And let's click OK. And let's go for another image. So this one, let's drag and drop right over here, and let's keep it on top. And Ctrl G, let's make it a little smaller, and let's keep it right over here. And let's make it a little smaller, I guess. Yep, and let's keep just like that, and let's make this a little smaller. Yep, let's keep it right over here. Now let's drag and drop another image. So let's see this one right over here, and let's keep it above this layer. Ctrl T, let's make it a little bigger, and let's keep right around here. Yep, let's keep it like that, and let's drag and drop another image, this one right over here, and Ctrl T, let's make it bigger. Let's add some rotation. Yep, let's keep it like that, and let's bring it maybe right over here. Yep, let's keep it maybe somewhere around here. And let's create a new layer. Go to brush, and let's go for a general soft brush, and let's change the color to kind of darker color, and let's make it a little smaller. Ctrl T, let's squeeze it down, and let's create one more layer on top, and again with the same color selected, let's make it a little darker. Let's drop down the opacity, and let's do some color adjustment for this layer. So go over here, select the very first layer, go to filter, let's go to camera raw filter, And let's drop down the highlights. Let's lift up the shadows. Let's increase the clarity, increase the texture, and maybe increase exposure just a little bit. Yep, maybe somewhere like that. And then go to color mixer tab, and let's drop down the saturation for red, yellow, orange, and maybe some magentas too. Let's drop it down, and let's keep it like that for now, and let's click on OK. And let's do the same thing for this layer. So select this one, filter, let's apply the same camera raw filter, and again let's do the same thing for this layer. Select this one, go to filter, let's apply the same camera raw filter. And for this image, select this one, let's go to the camera raw filter, and let's see, let's apply the previous setting, and let's see how it looks. And I guess it's more exposed, so let's drop down the exposure just like that, and let's click on OK. Yep, this is what we got. And now let's drag and drop some logo. Let's see this one, let's drag and drop right over here, and let's keep it all the way to the bottom. And let's change the color overlay to kind of similar darker color. Control T, let's make it a little smaller, just like so. And let's make a copy, Control J, and let's keep it on very top, so it's like that. Maybe Control T, let's make it a little smaller, and let's keep it right over here. And let's change the color overlay to kind of lighter color, yeah, like this one, and let's click on OK. Let's do some adjustment, I guess. So let's move it. Now after that, let's add some text. So go over here, add a text, Control T, let's make it bigger. Yeah, plus like that. Let's keep it all the way to the bottom, and maybe under this layer. And let's change the color to kind of lighter color. Yep, just like that. And let's make a copy, Control J, and let's move it above this layer. And let's add a stroke. And for the stroke color, I'll just keep it very simple, just keep the same color. And let's change the feel to maybe around, yeah, 10% looks good to me. And let's change the stroke size maybe 2 pixel. Yeah, let's keep it like that, and let's click on. Now let's go on very top, let's merge everything, Control Shift Alt and E. And under this layer, let's add a solid, and let's give a kind of little lighter color, just like that. And let's go back to the layer 9, create a layer mask, go to brush, and I'm going for this brush, and make sure the color is black, and let's erase some of the edges, just like that. And let's add a color LUT on very top. So go over here, click on color lookup, and from here click on load. And I'm going to use my mood LUT, so select this one and click on load. And let's drop down the opacity just like that. And let's add a curve on very top, and let's lift the shadow. And yep, that's the final, and I hope you guys learned something new from this tutorial. And yes, see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.